What up, party people in the place to be? It's your brother Z to the O without the E. What up, what up, what up? Now, you guys already know when you come in here, please hit the like button. The like button is a passport. You remember how in high school, they had a dance? Sometimes you had to show your student ID to get into the dance. Hitting the like button is like showing your student ID. Please hit the like button. Show your brother a little love. What it do? What it do, what it do, what it do? Peace, peace, peace. Everybody hit the like button. Still, only half the folks hit the like button, which is crazy. Even after me pleading with y'all to hit the damn like button. It's free. It's free. All right. So, the year's rapidly coming to an end. These past few years, I'm going to say, man, ever since COVID, it seemed like time has sped up. That 5 years went fast as hell, right? Time has just leapfrogged out of here. So, my morning message. First and foremost, I have the So What morning show, which airs in a few hours. I do my morning workout, walk, and all of that stuff. I do all of that beforehand. It might seem that it's sped up, brother, but we're older. We just prioritize our time. Love you, man. Keep it up. Love, 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 Lloyd Hinton. I appreciate everybody for being in here. Neek is the night. What up, what up, what up? Yeah, that's a good point. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm back. Tonight, KBLA Talk 1580. We got to do something about our participation on that show. We got to show up. Men, brothers, sisters, women. We got to show up. We got to call in. We got to participate. It's a participation-based show. Just like I be asking y'all to hit the like button. Sometimes I know it's difficult. Don't want to call in. But that's what makes that show the big time show that it is y'all. Not necessarily me, it's y'all. So, I have an amazing topic tonight. I've been working on this topic all weekend. Trying to get some major clarity on this topic. But, yeah. We should definitely tap into KBLA Talk 1580 tonight, 7 to 9 p.m. I'm thinking about broadcasting live from my not YouTube. Normally I broadcast to YouTube, but I'm thinking about broadcasting to TikTok tonight. That EMDR show was fire, right? Exactly. Man. The topic I got tonight, though. Whoo. Ooh. Oh, boy. That's going to be crazy, too. Hit the like button. 4 people haven't hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Just, if you don't hit the like button, it's like sneaking into a movie you didn't pay for. Just hit the like button. And I know some of y'all be like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Hit that like button, please. Yeah, I got a TikTok. I'm going to go to TikTok. I think I'm going to broadcast the voice of reason on my TikTok. We're going to see what it do. I think I'm the voice of reason. Zoe Williams, the voice of reason on TikTok. Yeah. And then today, Zoa Morning Show, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What EMDR show? That's because you be popping in and out. Neek is the night. You be missing. Listen, I know the topics are dense. I know the topics are heavy. But one thing about me, man, I try to change it up. I'm not just talking about the same thing. Although you may hear some of the same elements, man, topic-wise, the topics have been fantastic. They've been out of this world. And it's a journey. It's literally a journey. It's teaching people. It's giving people language for what they never, had a voice for. I know it's a lot of folk listening to this show. Yeah, but the EMDR show was extraordinary. It was extraordinary. Man. Tonight's show is going to be crazy too. 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 7 p.m. on the West Coast is 10 p.m. on the East Coast. I know people tired, getting ready to go to bed, whatnot. And I be up there playing music, talking crazy. So I know for my East Coasters, it's kind of difficult. Man, we have reached equilibrium. We have reached equilibrium. 15 people, 15 likes. That is the point of equilibrium. Thank you, guys. That is supply and demand. Thank you. The equilibrium. Thank you. I am so grateful. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Wednesday show gonna be crazy again. Wednesday show gonna be crazy again. So it's Monday. And life, for many of us, in many situations we might find ourselves in, feels unwinnable. You might feel defeated. You might feel as if you've done all you could do. Maybe this moment is calling you to not do, to just be without judgment or criticism, to just accept the moment as it is. Is this when that old saying comes into play? This too shall pass. Could we be preventing the passage of the negative, uncomfortable moment because we're trying to do something to stop it, to cause it to abate? Could we be extending its life by trying to fix, by trying to rearrange, by trying to evade and escape the difficult moment? Yeah. Sometimes life is about just accepting the what is of it all. It doesn't mean to engage in lethargy, to be lethargic or apathetic. It doesn't mean that. Many of us respond, react, expand, and contract at the behest of fear. Many of us are only present to the idea of what could be taken away, what could be lost, or the opposite, what could be gained. Sometimes it's best to take it all in a non-objective, non-judgmental way. Why is it easier to take in a sunset than it is to see your world crumbling all around you? Is it because it's pleasurable to take in the sunset and painful to take in the crumbling of your world? What if your world was constructed by a false god called ego? A demigod. What if your world was constructed by the lies you tell yourself? This house makes me special. This height makes me special. My skin color makes me special. My bank account makes me special. My weight makes me special. Right? The knowledge I have been conditioned to accept as the truth makes me special. Right? What if in the destruction, right, that something necessary, something essential about you is born from that destruction? What if the destruction is, in fact, construction of the new? What if the destruction was the removal of an obstruction? But because you identify with this obstruction, you fight against the destruction of it. You won't allow a new construction to be erected. Becoming the phoenix hurts. Because it destroys who you thought you were. And who you thought you were has to be destroyed in order for who you really are to emerge. Does this make sense? Where y'all at? Start the week in a place of, I'm here, I'm present. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. Atlanta, Houston in the building. Who else is in here? Who else is in the building? Now, I'm urging all of the brothers to call in tonight. Brothers, call in tonight. You gotta call in tonight. Listen, the hotline for the Voice of Reason is 1-800-920-1580. I encourage and implore all my people who tap into this show. Chino Hills, DMV, what up? I implore all of you guys to call in. I implore all of you to call in. The number to dial, 1-800-920-1580. 1-800-920-1580. 1-800-920-1580. The calls drive the show. drives the show. And I want to hear from brothers. I want to hear from brothers tonight because I feel like we've got a real slapper on deck. It's one of Attila's topics. Attila sent me a couple of topics over the weekend, and I was like, I will develop this one. So yeah. How is New doing? I literally just got off the phone with him. I mean, he's being a star, playing basketball. He's a smart kid. Philosophy, we be debating and stuff. Yeah, he got his degree in philosophy. His mother said the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I see. I'm like, yeah. So, to debate with my young lion, it just brings great joy to my heart. He's doing well, though. He be sending me stuff all the time. Did you see this? It's funny how much alike we are. You know how if you follow me on Instagram, sometimes I'll post a meme and I'll send it to y'all and I'll be like, thoughts? Think on this? What are your thoughts on this? He literally did that today to me. He sent me something, was like, your thoughts? I said, oh, okay, I love it. Continue to work, son. I love it. Your brother is out here getting in his steps before his workout. I literally did 12,000 steps yesterday. steps. I was like, I did not anticipate walking this much. So, yeah, I wish he was in the NBA too. I think definitely deserved a chance. But I do recognize some of the setbacks. I mean, he graduated in 2020, which is COVID year proper. That's an unprecedented time. Like, they didn't even have any real workouts for 2020, the class of 2020. So yeah, he didn't even walk. And you know what's crazy? He didn't walk in high school because, he chose to go to Auburn. Auburn needed him to graduate from high school 3 weeks earlier than school ended. So he had to do all of these exams and tests or whatever so he could leave and be in Auburn by May. They still had like a full month of school left. So he didn't walk to get his diploma and everything from high school. So we missed out on that. Then COVID happened, and we missed out on that. So he didn't walk when he graduated from college. So we didn't get those moments, but we did get them with our daughter. He's definitely an NBA caliber player for sure, And the thing about my son, all over the world, they don't have the same kind of facilities, training facilities, and all of that stuff. If New had access to the NBA level training facilities, y'all think he's a freak of nature now in terms of his athleticism. He would be even freakier. It would be even scarier. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for being a leader. Ridiculous. I appreciate you. But you know I'm no leader. I'm a pointer. I point you to self-leadership. This is the conversation me and my son was having today. Self-leadership. Conquer the self, and the community will fall in line. Conquer the self, and the community will fall in line. What do you mean? If everybody is working on themselves, self-actualization, self-realization, individuation, if everybody is working on themselves, and of course, it's going to be on a spectrum. Nobody's perfect. Everybody is working from the level that they're at. Of course. But the community has no choice to heal. Unity would be a byproduct of self-conquering. And guess what? I can't be. I can't be the leader of your internal work. Only the fragmented soul seeks a perpetual leader. Do you see? I point, hey, work on that. Hey, look at yourself in this aspect. And once I point, it's totally up to you. It's your discretion, right, to actually do something about what I pointed out. I point at your self-leadership toolbox. You have it. It's in you. It's always been a part of you. Now take those tools and implement them on yourself. People are listening to me, sure. And people are taking what I'm saying, sure. Reframing it as their own. You hear people saying it now. Oh, it's prostitution. It's transactional. It's all been on KBLA 3.5 years. I'm giving them the language on how to talk, on how to say this stuff. Zoe been doing radio for 20 years. And many of you who follow me from back in the day, you know exactly I've been on a lot of the shit that everybody is just now starting to say. Right? I'm gonna keep giving you the language. But it don't mean nothing if you don't embody it. Don't mean a fucking thing if you don't embody it. The Foxhole is 2008. I was on Speedy's Comedy Corner 2005 and 6. Come on. Black Men Revealed 2005 and 6. No, 2006 and 8. You feel me? I've been doing this for a long time. Will we know who Robert Anton Wilson was? Will we know who Dr. David R. Hawkins was? Krishnamurti. I've been talking about this stuff for over 20 years. Prometheus Rising, Power versus Force. Will we know who Thomas Campbell is? My Big Toe. And this ain't an ego circle jerk. This is me saying, we live in a community that's not community. Zoe will say shit. But who is Zoe to say anything? Fuck him. Right? I'm going to say what he said and claim it as mine. But if I say what a white man says, I'm going to cite the source. Or if I say what a quote-unquote quantum psychology, Robert Anton Wilson, if I quote a quote-unquote successful black man, then I'm going to cite the source. So I'm going to cite the source based on perceived success. I'm not going to cite the source of inspiration. Zoe inspired me because I heard his show. His thought process. Hey, that quantum psychology book is absolutely bonkers, by the way. Robert Anton Wilson, Quantum Psychology. I suggest, I highly suggest you get that book. All right, guys. My walk is over. My talk is over. We got 2 shows. I'm asking everybody to show up, participate. I'm asking everybody to show up to these shows. 11 o'clock this morning, which is 2 p.m. on the East. Yo, get at me. Might be 12 p.m. Mountain Time or, yeah, Midwest. I don't know. But yo, please tap in. That's the first show. Mondays, I have 2 shows. Zoe Up Morning Show, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then later in the evening, 7 to 9 p.m., KBLA Talk 1580. Zoe Williams, Voice of Reason. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Please tap in and support your brother Zoe. All right? All right. Peace.